My mom's is February 24th. Mine is
Oh,
y'all are.
yeah,
She's not
but
a Pisces then. You're the Pisces and she's whatever that is. What's before?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool. I don't ever
I've got
feel.
to know because I bought Trina. I think it was a necklace and earrings, and they were a birthstone,
Wow. Pretty.
which I think is amethyst.
Yeah. Amethyst. February birthday. My mom. I have a big old amethyst sitting right up on the shelf above my TV.
I've got nothing above my TV, apart from dust.
That's. I got like a little key shelf, a little key rack with keys holders
Oh
for
yeah,
keys, and there's like a little shelf, and I have a bunch of pretty things, um, shells from the beach, and a frog from Africa, a little wooden frog
all
from
right,
Africa, a
that's
hand
cool.
painted piece of glass, Japanese, a hand painted piece of glass from Japan with some geisha girls on it. Pretty
Right,
cool. I have
I'm just
things
checking my
everywhere
eBay
on the
minute.
windowsills, and little beanie babies in the windowsills holding jewelry and wait, it finished. You said no.
Done?
I'm hearing things. I thought you said it finished.
Oh no, no. Just listen to what you're saying, so. Try to explain to my son sometimes. He hears what we say to him, but he doesn't listen.
Right?
'Cause anybody can hear somebody, but to listen to them is different again.
Exactly. Exactly. I hear you, but I'm not listening to you. It's like,
Yeah,
are you gonna retain what I'm saying? If not, you're not listening to me.
exactly. As I always say to him, he wants to go in the army when he's older, but he's only 10 at the moment.
Oh, that's the one you
So
were
he said,
telling me about. You play with on the
yeah,
game.
yeah. Yeah, he said to us yesterday, he said, what do you want to be when you leave school? Oh, I'll be an army man. Okay. I haven't got to stop him because I did it myself.
That's good. How many years did you serve?
I done 3.
3.
Yeah.
The Her Majesty's Royal Army, or what? I don't
Oh,
even
not
know.
quite. I was in
No,
I was in something called the Welsh Fusiliers.
the Welsh Fusiliers.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? The last word.
Fusiliers.
So like a fuselage, Fusiliers. Spelled all the way.
Fusiliers. It's a posh
Fusiliers.
name for soldier.
See.
And my
I don't
cousin
even.
was and my cousin went in after me, but I came out before my cousin. It was only because I got injured when I was out when I was in.
Are you okay? What happened?
Oh,
Like
I done my back end, so
oh, you're back in like
I was on.
your butt, or you
No,
get
um,
shot in the ass, or what?
nah, not that lucky. um, I was on leave. I was,
Oh.
and the guys I suppose I still hang around with now. Um, they we all went up the park, and one of my friends, he's not anymore, but he used to be quite a big lad,
Hmm.
like 6 foot tall and
Wow.
built like a proverbial toilet. But it went almost. There's a lot of it was fat, but we used to play on the oh, I can't think what it's called now. On the bars, the hanging bars.
The monkey bar. We call them monkey bars
Yeah, monkey
over
bars. I
here.
say, yeah, yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because he's got his legs a lot bigger than mine, he was upside down hanging from him. So me being smart ass, I thought, right, I'll have a go in. So I did it. Um, and I was up there. Yeah, great. Feel the blood rushing to the head. Next thing you know, my leg slip, and I
Oh
fall 6 foot
no.
down to the ground on my shoulder,
Ouch.
and that put me out. That put me off. Well, it didn't put me off. It just put me out. Then I was on. I think it was on tramadols at the time for
Tramadol.
what happened.
I got a
Um,
bottle of Tramadol on it.
I, I don't, that stuff don't touch me anymore. Um,
No.
but yeah, I haven't had that stuff for 3 years now. But when I went back in after all that happened, so they knew what happened because the doctor, my family doctor said to him, "Oh, he's had a fall. This has happened." Um, so then obviously the army doctor, then they check him out, and they put me on desk duties for 9 months.
Wow. You're
And they
lucky they
said, "No,
eventually
unless you
didn't
can."
court martial you. Well, I don't know what y'all would call it there, but here they
Yeah,
could
same
have
thing.
court martialed you.
Yes, yeah. Well, the thing is, because I was on leave, and they were informed as soon as the accident happened, I went in as soon as I could. Um, because they were fine with it. It's right because I had made a mistake of doing that, and they said well, there's not a lot they can do. They kept me on for another 9 months, and they said unless you can become more active, or your shoulder gets better, then there's not a lot they can do about it. So all I had to do then was, because I only signed up for 3 years anyway.
Yeah.
I was initially signed up for 3 years, so once I was up, then I was out.
Well, cool. You did your service, you did your time, you got out.
Yeah, I did the 3 years, and that was it then. But I did try I think it's last year, to go back into what we call I'm not really sure what we call it up there, but we call it Territorial Army, which is Army
Oh,
Reserves.
yeah, that would be the reserves. Would be us. We
Yeah,
call reserves.
I did try for that over here. The only trouble is,
Hmm.
not sure
We
it's
also
me, it's
have
but my
the
health.
National Guard.
Yeah,
Um, that's like
well,
a hmm.
yeah, because of my health, because I've now got COPD,
Yeah.
and because of that, and I've got say sleep apnea, back problems, and the COPD. They said unless because I've been on medication for the back problems for like I think it's over 10 years. They couldn't. There's nothing they could do about it. I couldn't go back in. So basically, fuck it.
That's crazy. I fell 30 feet off a cliff 7 years ago, 8 years ago now, right before my son was born.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, I was high on hallucinogens, that natural hallucinogens that, um,
Mushrooms.
well,
Mushrooms.
not quite mushrooms, but there's a plant called a Texas buckeye. There's also one called a Mexican buckeye, and the seeds have a natural form of LSD in it.
All
And
right.
I ate a handful of those seeds, and my Indian ancestors, my Native American ancestors, were telling me to climb the cliff and get the treasure from the cave or some shit. And so I climbed the cliff, and I fell 35 feet off and had to walk.
Ouch.
I got to the very, very top, and trying
Yeah.
to pull myself up. And nope, the tree that I was grabbing was not a tree; it was a weed, and it came out of the wall, and I went down, shattered my
Oh, that's not
ankle,
nice.
hurt my back, and then we had to walk 6 miles to my friend's truck still out of the park. We were in a walking trail area,
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
and the park police were there following us on a bicycle. And like, are y'all homeless? I'm like, no, we're not homeless. I'm like, I do. You want me to call you an ambulance? I'm like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna use this big ass stick and hop, hop, hop all the way to the truck, and it was horrible. I went to work the
I
next
bet it was.
day. I had put an ankle brace on, tight pair of boots, and I went to work. I used to do landscaping, digging holes, planting trees, and so I
Yeah.
worked on a broken ankle and a broken back for 6 years, um, before I ever got it X-rayed and looked at by the doctor. And they're like, "Don't know how you're standing right now with these injuries."
I did something like that a long time ago. I went out drinking with friends long time ago, about 15 years ago, and I got myself that wrecked. I couldn't even feel. I didn't even feel it when my ankle actually snapped.
Oh. No,
All I
not
did
till
was
later when you step on it, right?
no, I didn't feel anything for about 3 days.
Yeah,
My boy just says, nah, you don't feel that, mate. You don't want to feel
you
that kind
don't
of
want
thing.
to feel this.
Nah. Um, yeah. I don't. Right. I'm trying to think. You got jaywalking over there, haven't you?
You were jaywalking?
No, no, no. Well, technically, yeah. I was standing on the pavement, walk,
Uh-huh.